The engine is still stopped.
For launch, GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max, go. Eagle, go. Ecom,
go. Pending final steps. The cabin link check.
3, 2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the R.I.F.T Nation Network, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural. From comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
And welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this magnificent evening, if you will, where we get to play with the spirits, the energy, and everything above you. But, of course, this show is special because look. Let me introduce myself. I am Ed, the Hitman, Cosmic Journey Traveler of the Universe, Odell.
I'm Rhonda Harris.
Katrina.
In the house. She's in the hot seat, taking her place. She is our co-host for today and tonight. And as you can see, this is her show. You see, that's her right beside me. Look at that. Look. Forever friends.
Forever friends.
That's right. We can't hear you, dear.
How beautiful you look today, Rhonda.
Thank you.
You look beautiful too.
As do you, ma'am.
Yes.
I always call you Howie.
Same.
I just put my hair in a ponytail.
I like it. I like it. Well, we've got a great show.
Hello, everybody. I am excited today.
Yes.
Yes. Can you feel the energy? Look, we got a whole bunch of new things. I actually talked to corporation, if you will, the powers that be behind the center, and there's a lot of new things that are popping up. Oh,
Ooh, that's much better than last week.
Look at that. That has popped up. I don't like the way they're still setting the cameras.
Yeah.
But let me see.
There we go.
Then we have that. So, hello. I made some more adjustments, everybody. I did. Corporates that be
I like
stepped
it.
up and said, hey, it's got a lot of juice to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
When I came across, I had to find something for you, and I was like, and I went through a bunch of stuff, but I found this picture. And I went, I like this. We're going to keep this one.
Yeah. It's
You get a
electric with
lot.
all the energy.
Thank you. Am I lagging?
There's a little bit of lag all over. I don't think it has anything to do with you.
No, like here in Virginia, I'm probably you've probably already had it, Howie. My guess is, but like the wind is blowing like I'm in Antarctica right now. Like it's crazy out there.
It's bad. It's bad here too. Yep, you're lagging a little bit.
It's cold. It's getting cold again here. It's very hard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come out and I'm going to come back in because it's very hard for me to hear you.
Okay, let's give it a shot. And we're just going to continue. We're going to try to find the best for you guys because that's what the whole working with the background and the new scaping and now the new bar line and all of you wonderful travelers out there. In fact, I'm going to sit back and give it to Rhonda.
Oh, yes. Let's go say hi to everybody. Hello, Kevin and Michelle and V's in the house and Heidi. All our friends are here.
Thunder. Thunder. I was caught in the middle of sorry. Okay. we're gonna try to do this because I want to make sure we do this right. So pardon us just for a second. Click it.
Okay. Can we see me?
Yeah. We can hear you too.
Okay. I went on the phone, so I thought that maybe it would be a little bit better.
Okay.
It's actually better.
It is. It is.
Okay. Let's see if I can get it better. Now it's in 4K and I look ugly.
Yay! Yay!
Anyways, I'm glad that you guys, I can hear you, and that was the biggest thing. I couldn't hear you.
No worries. We got this. We thought, you're going to go away, you're going to come back, and it's going to be better. It's always better.
That's what my mom always said, let it simmer because it's going to taste better.
Oh my God, is that not fitting tonight's show? Holy shit. Okay, I'm just saying it right there. You opened the box, the Pandora's love right there. Because of the things I wanted to talk about tonight. And girlfriend, you just went, come on! Okay.
I love it when that happens.
It's so magical, isn't it? I love it. That's really loud. That's not you guys. Sorry. Move the audience back a little bit. They're a little loud there. But so there is a lot going on. Of course, we will let people know. Are you wanting to take readings tonight if somebody wanted a reading?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, we will not take a lot of readings. We're not going to fill this whole show up in the next hour or 2 hours with readings because we are not going to burn this woman out. However, if you would like a personal reading and we're in the midst of talking, just drop your name out there and say, I would like one, and I'll pop you and stick you, or I'll even put your post. I will ask your questions, and I will put your questions on air now since we've got that all available and fixed. Yeah, Read Stream is the bomb. Absolutely. Oh, look, Christina's here. My goodness.
Hello.
Hi, Christina.
Wow, it's so good to see her back. My goodness.
I've been to her home. She's an amazing lady. So, yeah, great energy there. Now that I'm on my phone, I can't see the all of the people that are saying things. So I just want people to know, but thank you for saying their names because I love my forever friends. They're fabulous and they show up and I just received a message. Actually, this week I've received 5 messages, but 2 in particular that I remember. They're readings that I had 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is literally had stated actually that today they found the leak in the bathroom that her father told her 2 years ago. And on lo and behold, oh wait, hey, are you there?
Yep.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
here.
Lo and behold, of course she checked all of the major things and she probably thought that I was a wacko. But what I love about my forever friends is that our loved ones do give us those guidance for the things for tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it's our job to live to tomorrow,
Right.
She sent me a photo. Apparently there's black mold everywhere because of course she started with the outside, checking your faucets, checking your toilet, checking those areas. It was a slow leak that was going on for 2 years and now it's all black mold. But another one was where my favorite, they literally called me on the phone. And this was a reading that's about 2 or 3 years ago. And it was about their father telling them about a table. And I described the feeling, the stroll, but there was a hidden compartment there. So what's pretty interesting is that nobody knew about it. And she said that she went to look for it once before when I first told her, but couldn't find it. Well, someone else had crossed over in their family, and I guess the story goes is that she was telling them what I had said, and one of the family members said, "Oh, you mean this door?" And they found the secret compartment to the table that was described, and it has documents that I believe is going to take them out of their financial worries for a little while. So I just want to share, some of the things that come up, maybe that you don't understand at the moment. I have another loved one, a forever friend, that I did a body scan. I don't know anything about medical, but apparently today she is free of cancer due to
What? Give a holler.
Woo!
You know what that means? Wait.
Yes.
You know what that means?
It does not get better than that. It does not.
So
Right.
I just like to share the last pieces that when they share it with me and how important that like Rhonda and myself as being that radio for that loved one, because I take no credit in what was said. I like to share, not share it of what I told them. What I'm sharing is that your loved ones know. So please pay attention to your messages. And maybe you interpret it one way and it winds up being another. But man, I love when my forever friends have their notes and they keep them, and that even as messed up as it is, those messages are so important. And I love that you allow me to come on this show and to spread, because that's what it's so important. I think it's so important for others to know there's something out there and they got something for you. And I just wanted to share that. It just makes me happy.
Well, I'm trying to get you to get this one motivated so we can give her her own show. So, I'm trying to get you to help her get going. So
I didn't know you needed you got that, Rhonda. You don't need no motivation. But it always, these kind of things come in handy. I'm letting you know it's hard out there. I'm putting in applications, I'm going back into the work field because as much as I'd love it, it's becoming really super hard. But I guess that's why Spirit had past forever friends sending me out of the blue these don't abandon us yet. And that, I guess, is really what you need. They need us, Rhonda.
I think for me, I mean, living on my own and all that, I realized I can't do it as my lifeline, if you will, to keep everything up and going. But I think that Spirit keeping me enjoying it and not making it work for me. You know what I mean?
Yes, I gotcha. I enjoy it. I love
that
it.
way Ryan and I don't push her too much. Push her boundaries. Well, I'm glad we're talking about this because I wanted to bring this up, and I definitely want to make this the subject for this evening before we get bombarded, before you two start flying off and have to deliver messages that are needed. Please do remember that. But isn't it funny how the universe, and Rhonda, you'll know exactly where I'm going with this one. Isn't it funny how the universe will decide to take something out of your life and bring it back into your life later?
I haven't had
need to
anything
laugh out
return. I
loud.
haven't had nothing return. Oh yeah, I have. Okay, yeah, that is funny. You're right. And that's been this week. Okay.
This week. Thank you. This
This
week.
week. This
This
freaking week.
It really was. Now, I ask you two this question. Is it because we're getting ready to go into, what did you learn? The learning lessons? Or is it a second chance? Or is it both?
I think it could be both.
Oh
I think
well,
it could be
first of
both.
all, I gotta wipe off the dirt because I keep falling. But after that, those are the lessons I'm getting. Fall in something that's not as dirty. I think we're still gonna fall. So my lesson, I think that they're just gonna keep on going. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish that I had that answer, guys. I really do. But I think that once you get past that, you got a whole new set. So you are right back in the same thing. I think that that's just called life.
Yeah.
I would say, and thank you, Lois. I think you're right because there's another change taking place. As some of you might have noticed in the last 24 hours, there'll be a new for me. That's the best way I'm going to say it. A new. But in that, I'm going to this, and it's funny you two are bringing this up. And yes, now I want to read this because, Christina was right on target. When will life calm down for us? Things kind of chaotic and weird energy. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, we should, because I noticed that more last week than I've noticed in the last couple of days. But man, as soon as that horse energy came in, it was like, whoa, y'all need to pull the reins a little bit. I know it's full force, but test your boundaries first. Get to know your horse.
Know that hump. Hi, everyone. I'm on the phone and watching on the TV. Well, hi, Shanna. How are ya?
Thanks for joining.
Shanna Dimes. That's
Shanna
a forever
Dimes.
friend. I recognize that name. Hello, honey.
Yes, good people. I'm loving it. So let me make sure I keep that on because Christina was perfect on that one. Where did you go? There you go. There it is. Now, the reason I bring this up is because I too have observed, and Lois may have used, she says, your intuition's kicking. Yes. I don't know if it's my intuition, my radar is just going, and I'm catching everything. Friends and foe. Oh, there goes. Anna Bant just popped in my head. Friend or foe. Pop it up, friend or foe. Okay, anyway. So there's been instances the last week that there's certain people that maybe I do not care for, or maybe have miswronged me. And I'm seeing it. And I'm going, how does the Mad Hatter handle this one? What lessons did I learn? Did I learn forgiveness of that of years ago? Is there still anger? Or have I actually rised and actually followed through on where I am supposed to be? So I took a long, hard look, you guys, and I went, ka-chow. I felt it, and I went, no, I don't want to hurt that person anymore. It's not that I want to be around that person, but no longer will they be a trigger of my past. No longer will I be a victim to what they and their circle may have done, because now it's a completely different situation with different people. And we are more mature than that now. What's y'all's concept on that one?
It sounded like you were telling my story. So I have to say, oh my, that sounds exactly. It was, I was really hurt. I was super duper hurt with a situation that happened, but they're coming back into my life and it's in little pieces, but man, it's like shame on you or not. And I don't want to hold on to anger, which I never wanted in the first place, but I'm making peace with just there's a reason why I'm having to go through this cycle. And I think that it's more in the lines of not me learning it, but I think that the other person could benefit the what I learned out of the situation, but I know that it would never be to the high level that it was at one time, but it's a lot better than staying in the gray or the dark zone. And I chose that for myself. And that is the true form of my lesson of learning what it is to give myself some peace.
Fire the wand.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's not our lesson to learn. They crossed our path, they adjusted towards us. And even if they don't give an apology or acceptance thereof, they can do it in their own way because we've already done that to them.
Yeah.
Look at
and
us.
for you too. I mean, because that's a crossroad that I know that I'll probably come across again. But that's what I mean by those circles always going. But everybody has got some kind of a memory of that exact thing. And it was very interesting that you stated it and it being so recent, because I also experienced it this week too.
Yeah. I'm going to say too, in my experience in the past, how do I word this? I've never been harmed by being civil and being open but guarded, if that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't, because they come around doesn't mean I have to shut them down again. I can just watch and observe and see, but it doesn't cause me any harm to. And I feel like if I've opened that door for some people to say, okay, I believe you've changed, we've could put the past, but I need to keep it cracked for somebody else as well.
Yes. Oh, God, absolutely.
That's a good one too.
We're doing this. We are doing this. I like what Heidi said here. I say I can be civil all day long and still not like someone. It is true. We can be spiritual all day long. That doesn't mean we don't get upset. That doesn't mean we don't get angry. We're just choosing a better way of life. I like that. I do. Because it's just like you said, Rhonda. It's really, we can be the way we want because it's not a weakness anymore. It's actually a strength to possess that. The word I'm looking for is not humility. It is, we have learned, I want to say chivalry, but it's not chivalry because chivalry is not really spiritual. It's a dimensional ply. It's there. We're all there. Something with it.
I think that every description that you're saying, this is one of those compound situations that not one word, because also I'm humility, also just my own vainness. I know that it all played in, so yeah, I personally, I think you're doing a great job, but I'd like to throw all those words in there for those lessons.
Let's just put them in a big block and call it. I agree. Just throw them in there. But
yeah, throw them all in there.
This is going to be weird. This is one of those moments that doesn't usually happen, but I'm catching it. Okay, what's on your mind?
Who, me?
Yeah,
nothing. I'm just reading comments. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. No, okay. I mean, I still stay with my, if I'm going to give other people opportunities, I need to give everybody the opportunity, but that doesn't mean to make it right or to just accept. It doesn't mean I have to be their best friend. It just means I'm given an opportunity to see where this could go.
Yes. Well said.
Because I look at it this way: had you and I not reopened doors, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing today. So, I mean, how can I open a door like that again and then shut down anybody else who does it? You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That was a
You just
good
have to be
lesson.
cautiously optimistic in the beginning.
Oh, I like that. I like that. That is something that did take place in 2021, and then it is flowing. And yet we're in 26, divisible by 2 in the 3. Yes, I understand. 21 not really divisible except by 7. Check that out. There we go again. Anyway, I know. Sorry, you guys. Yes. But I want to give this chance for everybody too, because we did say something at the beginning of the show, and we'll make sure we're going to have that flow. Now I'm going to hand the throttles on over to the lady of the hour. Oh! Yeah!
No.
Let's get her out of that little shell.
If something comes up, I will spit it out. How about that?
Fabulous.
Bravo.
I see how y'all are working over there.
Hi, Lois. There's another one of my forever friends.
And not only is she a forever friend, but she's also a traveler. So it's the family and a connection to. So, but now I'll hand the reins over to you, ladies, and we're going to get some time in for everybody to be ready where they can, and we'll jump back into our story.
I have to call this. Kevin said, for me, it's more people that annoy me, and I just can't seem to find something about them that does not annoy me. That's people in general for me most of the time. People ruin everything. but it's a human experience. You got to give them grace. But people in general have a tendency to ruin things.
You know what? Before you give your reading, I'm looking at the picture and going, I realize what I'm looking at. We are looking at electric taffy.
That's what my first thought was, electricity.
Yeah.
Oh, to me, I thought it looked like a tree.
It is your tree.
And it's all of its life going into the ground in Mother Earth. That's the way I took it. It's just gorgeous. And trees are my favorite of all time. I just love them.
Perhaps that's why I was meant to post this as our background tonight.
I love it. I think it's forever. Well, at least until we decide there's something better for Katrina.
I like this is good.
I love it. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. We're going to hand you on over to Lois now, girlfriend.
Yep. Well, actually, first on the list was Kevin.
Was Kevin first on the list?
Yep, Kevin was first.
Okay.
I'm watching him.
Are you really? Where'd it go? Daggone it.
Sorry,
Kevin. Yep, Kevin. It's Kevin.
It's Kevin, Heidi, and Lois.
Gotcha.
Okay, and so is Kevin gonna call in, or do you just want me to go with a general reading, please?
Just
is that
Kevin? Yeah, general reading. Right now, I think you just opened the can to something else. Kevin, would you like your reading done live on air? If so, just give me a holler.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure.
I'm not coming on air. But usually we just do it from your point. But what you said was beautiful.
But not a problem. But what I'm seeing, because now that I'm on the phone, look at me. I got my nose all up in the thing. It looks like the end of an eraser. So I can't see a picture of him, but I'm going to tell you the first thing that I'm getting from the energy of this gentleman is I feel like he goes out the gate all the time, with good intentions, but I feel like he jumps off before actually, sitting back and giving yourself a moment to figure things out. I think that with this, you two fall in the same category as what we've been explaining on old ugliness coming back into your time frame, into your living area. I don't know why. It just feels like it's very close. I had to say the same thing that we're saying earlier today. It's ironic how synchronicities are. I feel like you are going through stay with your boundaries. Don't step backwards, and we all will, but don't allow. And it's very interesting because when this happens, honey, I also feel like it has something to do with your pockets. And when I do that, that might be someone that's asking, on hard times or money or that kind of thing. And I feel like your heart wants to help. But in this case, I just feel like you need to remember your boundaries and stick in that category. So I hope that this helps a little bit. And it looks like, I don't know, is there a birthday coming up that I kind of feel like maybe there's a certain one, like a certain hurdle of your birthday. So it might be like that 30, because now you're not 20s. I don't know how, or you're middle aged. It just feels like one of those things are going to explode. And it looks like just have some fun. Just remember, just slow down. And remember your boundaries. I hope that makes some help.
That's going to be a good terminology to use for a little while, is boundaries. I think that needs to be remembered a little bit more for a while.
Because like we were talking at the beginning, the year the horse came in, and I swear from the minute it happened, for the first few days, people were just off their rockers. And I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's like diarrhea of the mouth. They weren't thinking about what they said before they said it. And it's kind of like, it's like telling the lady, are you pregnant? And no, she's just gained a little bit of weight. You know what I mean? It was that kind of like energy. And it's kind of like, I know this is like the horse we've been waiting for, but like, just hold the reins, get used to your horse. He might buck a little bit. You don't want to kick somebody while you're at the gate.
And for us, 1972s were the year of the rat, so we really don't want to be stepped on. But
so I mean, it was just a little, but I feel like boundaries are a thing because I think everybody's going to be very headstrong this year. Like the year of the horse is a lot of headstrongness for everybody, and everybody needs that. It's time to be headstrong and blinders on and focus, but just make sure you're not.
Yes, because that particular fellow that's asking for it, there is a particular person that needs to make sure he sticks with his boundaries. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he's gone through, just like we were explaining, something, one of the lessons that we've learned, and I feel like it's starting, it came back into his world too. So this particular person, and I feel like it's pockets, so keep that in mind. I think it's money, but also I'm seeing something about going to be 57. We start to worry about, and that is a hurdle, but I feel like yours has to do with medical, because there's also a gentleman that is on the other side that is stepping forward for you. He's saluting, so I feel like he had served. I smell cigarettes, so I feel like that he also smoked. So this could be your father or your grandfather. For some reason, I feel like it might be dad. So if it isn't dad, I would feel like if it's grandpa, I feel like he had a lot of influence on you, because that's that kind of, that's my boy type of energy coming it forward.
There you go. There it is. There it is. I like it. I like it. I like it.
So I hope it comes through.
Come on, you guys. You know this. This is how we roll. We're going to do one more, then we're going to get back into the conversation, because I did see where Robert put, there was a planetary alignment this week. Yes, there was. And we're going to get back into that and talk some more about that in just a minute, because some others brought it up too. So let's get back there. And I guess you said Heidi was next?
Heidi's next.
Miss Heidi. Heidi, who in the house?
Okay. Oh, good. He said his grandfather. Yeah, I wanted to let you know. Okay. Now, Heidi. Honey, when I get your energy, I feel like you got a good hold on things. I feel like you're a person that has like, whether you write down your list, you got a constant list going on. So I feel like you're very on point. I feel like there's things that you like to, others might call that OCD, but you keep things in line. I guess if anything, I would think that you would be a good manager, something that is being able to tell, or you might even be already doing this. I'm just seeing good energy around you. And I also feel like there's people, maybe healing. I just feel like there's things that your words heal people. I feel like, that when, that people will talk to you, that's an empath. So whether or not that you might not know it, when people are drawn, it's because it's that energy that has a connection. I wouldn't be surprised animals being around you in all category. But at this present moment, I feel like you're doing on a nice level. You might be experiencing some high energy, but it feels like you got a good handle on what's going on in your life right now. So I hope that helps. Especially if you just got done with the storm. It's nice to know that it's starting to calm.
And it's good to hear that people have a handle.
Isn't it?
A lot. We don't hear that very often of people being able to handle their lives and their situations right now. A lot of times it's always kind of chaotic because it's out of chaos sometimes comes out of organization.
Just because I said it, I might have fucking been wrong. We got to hear from her first. She might not feel the same way. There was a disclaimer in the beginning, and I remember that one. So, F mom.
Hey, we're here. This is live, baby. It's the way we are. Free riding low.
I love it. I love it. It's so silly.
Not a problem, Brother Keith. We will get you in.
Yep, you're on the list, Mr. Keith, and you as well, Miss Michelle.
And what was the name of the woman that we just spoke to?
Heidi.
That was Heidi.
Heidi? Mm-hmm. I don't get names, and that's the reason why I had to ask. But it's very interesting because I got someone that's stepping in that is almost as if her name is Heidi too, or you might be named after her. That's so interesting. I've never had that happen before. Usually it's the fellas. So I'm hoping that makes a little bit of sense. She is. I see that.
Yep, she gave you a little confirmation there.
Thank you.
Let's just say we all love Heidi. Heidi does a lot for all of us.
Absolutely.
Oh, so you guys already know her.
Oh, yeah.
She shares out like she is a podcaster's best friend.
Sure.
I'm sorry I did not know her. I hope that this helps. So, well, I'm pretty sure you got a handle on things. So there we go.
Thank you. I feel that high energy and more balanced. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, that is what we must hear.
Hey, you're doing better than the rest of us. You heard Howie.
Michael, did you want to? I'm going to say, Michael, did you want a reading as well? Michelle Wilfong said she did. Did you want on the list as well?
Ooh, we're hot tonight.
We are rolling, girlfriend. You make.
You're not.
Yeah, I know. I'm not prepared. I'm not mentally prepared for this.
We'll have to warm her and work her up to it.
Some gummies will get you prepared. That's so nice.
This is true. This is very true.
Actually, I set out, and I don't care how anybody judge me. I want to get to know how this works. I mean, I'm right. My first one was when I went to Chicago and I had my brain analyzed and all of that. That was the best thing ever for me. That I'm not crazy, but I have tried psychedelics. I've been trying all different kinds of things. I've tried when I'm sick. When I say try, I'm talking about readings, and they're always exactly the same. There isn't anything missing, and I don't feel like I'm lacking. It's so I don't know how to explain it. What I'm stating is that I've tried it, mushrooms, all of those different. So far, I'm just wondering if I'm already in that realm, and that's why I'm not affected by it, because I'm really not affected I'm not tripping, but the people that are taking it are with me, and I have medical professionals around. I'm not doing anything, but it's for science, and I just want to know. So it's like it doesn't affect me. It has the opposite effect, and it's interesting. So I feel like you guys are also wondering how this works. So maybe there's others that are doing it, but I'm trying different ways and different substances, different emotions, going in it angry. There's so many different ways that I'm trying to put it to the test. And so far, it doesn't seem like it matters. So that's where I'm stating that my vessel, my phone, it has no effect on what's going on its body, on my body. So I feel like my communication is done with my soul. I don't know. I'm open to any suggestions. I'm just in the Mars, but I just think that it's pretty interesting that I can't say that it enhances, nor did I lose anything, nor did I trip. Well, I was kind of sad. I really wanted to do that. But
honestly, best policy.
It's true, but if anyone else has, let me know. I just feel that it's more fun, with gummies and direction, but it doesn't, I don't feel like it makes you more receptible.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense? I don't know. I think you just got to relax. And once you've already relaxed, it'll help. So that's the key. Relax.
I have to put it like this. Back in the high life again.
I like
it. Sorry. Not sorry.
And it's interesting because I believe that your the person in line that you asked for me to do a reading, I believe that this holds water for them to go forward on just trusting themselves. And it's a female, right?
It sure is. And yes, you're dead on because I've read for this person many times. So,
well, let's get it done now.
It's Lois Clark. You've read for her too.
Girl, so there it is. My thing is I believe that your spiritual journey is just, and we all have to, and it's very interesting that we got one over here too. And I had stated earlier too that I wonder, are you going to wake up tomorrow and still be able to do it? Will it stop? Just have faith in yourself. And I believe that this was your reading while we were talking about this, being able to hear it and understand that it comes in all different forms and all different answers, but take what you feel.
I literally just told her, it was either yesterday or today, that she's more on track than she thinks she is. She won't listen to me. Maybe she'll listen to you. She won't listen to me because I'm afraid.
Well, you can't make this up. I mean, you just can't. But I understand it's easier. It's so much easier to accept when it's someone else. But when it comes to yourself, that's because we don't give ourselves grace. And that's one of my own boundaries for myself. I'm not just learning lessons from the outside influences. I'm finding myself, and I didn't think that I judge people, but I do, and I hate that about myself. So I'm changing that. I don't judge them in a bad way, but I'll be like, oh, you should have cleaned your shoes. I'm thinking about it inside my head. That's a judgment, and I don't like that. So I'm working on that. And that's Lois too. You do the same thing. So I just
stop worrying about getting the baby pig pen and getting all messed up.
That's right.
No. Take a hose to it.
Like Rhonda.
I'll take it. I will take it all day long.
Good.
We can do this on.
Katrina is on a roll tonight.
Well, speaking of that,
jump on, Rhonda.
Yeah, girl. That's right.
Jump on. Yeah, jump on. If I'm rolling, there's plenty of room.
I sent a message to you that I rebutted back, and I'll tell you later why.
Okay.
It goes to the energy right there. So my brother jumped in and says, was the energy high this week? Or basically, was it saying me? And he goes, does this bring out, and he has a question to it though. That's why I'm answering. He goes, do you feel, and he used the word ghost, but I'm going to use the word entity. Does this bring entities out more when there's high energy and energy such as what we've been feeling this week? That's a good question.
Okay. I got the answer, what I think, but I want to wait to see what you guys say.
All right. Well, I'm just going to say I haven't slept at all this week, and it's because I think they're loud. I'm very good about setting boundaries about spirit, especially spirits that like don't bother me when I'm sleeping, but I cannot sleep. So that tells me they're loud. I felt like literally it's your ancestors like, it's time to go, folks. Let's go. Get up, get moving. Time to go. Time to go. That's what I felt like. That's the energy I felt.
I see your point. I know where you come from. I don't know if it's going to be necessarily ancestors on my behalf, because as we know, all three of us kind of are out there differently with different antennas. Mine was, I felt a flux in the time continuum. I felt time shift, and I felt a reverse. So in other words, it felt like something from the past has come to the immediate future. So I think that's the energy I'm feeling going, where is this going to play out in this timeline? That's the best way I can answer that. I hope it didn't blow your mind. You're looking at this going, what the hell are you talking about, Howie? Sorry. But
no. I perceive that I don't see that it opens up more energy for spirit. I believe because they're always there. They're always there. And I don't see extra. I think that energy that is shifting is helping our antennas that are out here to perceive it clearer. That's what I feel.
Yep. I'm going to go from up down real quick because Christina said, spirit has been loud and spirit dreams. My husband feels a spirit and thinks I need to sage. Katrina, do I need to sage? So, okay. That's for everybody. Should we be balancing out right now?
Absolutely. Because once again, energy gets trapped. And even though it's bouncing around because it doesn't go nowhere. Just think of the law of physics. And that's just same with how it flows in your home. And if you're that antenna, could you imagine what's going on? Like I said, that extra is definitely for us. Sure. So I think that saging, I myself, and especially for Christina, because I've been to her area, there's a lot of Native American in my area. It's the same thing. It's not that they're woke. It's all about giving back thanks and appreciation. So in your case, I also believe when the energies are shifting like this and you're feeling it, not just saging, but also giving, offer, put out an apple, an orange, plant something. I do believe that this gives, a truce, and there's a reason why ancestors did certain things. In their case, they were thinking that it was a sacrifice. And that's not what it's not about shedding blood. It's about knowing about where your blood came from. Does that make sense?
It does. And you said something about spirit, and I was like, that's how I knew this was like those of us with antennas, that I knew it was spirit related, because when I wake up, even though I'm not, like, literally, when I say not sleeping, we're talking an hour or two, I'm not tired. And when it's spirit, they don't, for me anyway, spirit won't let me be tired. Like, they don't want to force me being tired or what they're trying to download to me. So I'm like, it's not, I haven't suffered for it. It's just one of those like you're just laying there going, "What do I do now?"
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with
Yeah.
that. Yeah. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. Just can't go back till 6 or
Or
7.
I go to bed and I wake up at like 1 and I feels like I've slept for hours.
Yeah.
And it's been a couple.
I say thanks, because there's going to be time when you're tired. I have lupus, so I get really, those are my boundaries for myself. And I've just learned that if I can walk out and be with my cats and enjoy, I have to be happy for that. So that's the thing that I want you, right now it's loud. That's because your antenna is stronger and your energy, and it's renewing you. So, and maybe not get upset that it's at 3 a.m. Just be
Yeah.
like, man, thanks for not forgetting me.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Good point. Good point. Because spirit does need to hear that.
Well,
Yeah.
here's another thing with that too, and I have a question, and I'm going to get y'all's thoughts on that. With that being said, and it's something I should not be doing, but it does now. Listening to you guys, it does make me wonder if I should be getting a glass of perhaps a pure water, dropping a little bit of salt in it, just a little bit of salt, and stirring it up, and probably drinking that, and seeing if that helps with the balance of that night. Even though I'm not supposed to, it does make me wonder if this is a possibility.
You could even bathe in it. Now, see, after a bad storm,
Yeah, Epsom salt.
you could do those, make a mist, and use that on yourself. It's very refreshing.
You know what? It's ironic. I don't think that's the word, but we're going to go with it. Ironic you just said that, because for those of people who are slightly nervous or think there might be something going on in your home, another great way to help your own home is to go get you some holy water and pour it in your mister and let it saturate your home. I've actually used this on 2 cases and it worked beautifully.
I also feel that it doesn't have to be blessed. It all depends on I'm not trying to get offensive for the church or anything like that, but it's all about intention.
Mhm.
And I don't really know who's blessing it. I don't know who they are in the back. And to me, it's so important that I need to have control. I do it. I bless it. I put my intentions into it, because then I know I something so important to protect me or my family or my home. I suggest that where you're getting your blessings and the things that you use, bring it to someone or yourself that you trust, because it's things that you purchase on the out in stores. Others have touched it. Just keep in mind, a lot of things can be fixed or helped just by giving an offering and your
That's what I was
blessing.
gonna say. Like anything will cleanse your house if you put in the attention. It's to cleanse your house.
Yeah.
And on the flip side for you, and to you might seem that's a placebo effect. So somebody's trying to tell you that, oh, this is holy water, it's been blessed, blah, blah, blah. You're being given to it, but they didn't do shit to it. But now psychologically, the intent of your faith will work on that water because it's the placebo effect. I get what you're coming from.
But it's also, the water was given to when like I said, man wrote the Bible, but there's some pieces in there that fall true. Okay. And one of those things is, if you want to go, we are made in that image. That means that we can also do the same thing. And I know that people call that blasphemy, but you can, those prayers don't just lay on his ears. It's all of them. It's energy that's being thrown out, and whoever wants to hear it. And that could be Tom, Dick, or Jane that passed away down the road. I just want that to be so clear. It's intention. And I believe that if you do that, you can sustain that same energy, that same healing that is out naturally for all of us to grab onto. And you can be as effective as, like you said, a placebo effect. But I just want you to know, don't think that it's placebo. It really is working. That good energy, that flow, that intention, that's how it all works. That's
Yep.
how that's it. That is the basis.
I agree. Rhonda, I'm going to let you read that because my reading's kind of sucking tonight.
Okay.
So,
Where one or more gathering his name, pray over water, say the Lord's Prayer, do good for others, and the water is blessed. It's energy that your body and spirit willed into the water.
I like to sleep with mine.
as above is so is below. Exactly right.
Yeah. Granny made her own holy water. She took her blessed rosary and dipped and dropped into water. It was blessed,
Yes.
she would say. It absolutely was, 100%.
I love it. Yes, that's exactly
That's how it works. Yep.
So I love this last 30 minutes. This has been so powerful. And this is why we do this show, because we get into
Hopefully we
Nick
will.
and crannies. Oh, we love it, love it, love it. But I'm going to sit back again. And Rhonda, I know we got more people that need to be
We
heard.
do. We do. And at the end, I definitely might put my name on the list.
Oh,
Yours has been going on all along. But we'll go ahead.
So next on our list is the beautiful Michelle Wilfong.
I feel like she dances. I just feel like this woman is fun to be with. I don't know why, or we could say that she's dancing to her own tune. I just feel like this is great energy when you say her name. I feel like she's a fun woman. And I think that she's always looking at it half full than half empty, and that is the kind of person that you want to have around. I don't feel like well, because of the balance, you're gonna have some that are a little bit bad and some are a little bit good. Right now, I just feel like no matter what, you're making lemonade. I do feel like there's a new person in the family. I'm not sure if that means that there's an actual baby or a fur baby, but I do feel like there's a new love that has been brought into the family. So I hope that makes some sense. And there's a woman stepping in. It's almost like it's the reason why I'm going to say grandma is because if you look at the time frame when we're in the kitchen, majority of the time it is the ones that are in the 50s and the 60s. Then we go into the 80s and we start the mothers were also working too. So the first thing I want to do is I feel like it's grandma because the kitchen is her domain. And it's like I also feel like she wore an apron. So she just smells good. She smells it smells like cookies. And because I feel see the doggy. I love that I said fur baby. But the reason why I think that your grandmother is stepping forward, and I hope that you recognized it, because I think that she had crossed quite a while ago. It almost feels like you were quite young when it happened. But she wants you to know that she's the one that's been guiding you. So I know that you've been doing some meditation and asking for who on your guide. So there's your name. I don't know her name. I know everybody wants to know the name of their guide. I don't do names, but I'm supposed to tell you it's her.
Hey, you bald dude, where are you from? Touche.
And that's all that. And she reminds me of like an Aunt B, type of woman.
I'll go with that.
I hope that helps. And remember, when you flash things up, I can't read anything unless I get up like this.
I got you.
Okay, Michelle said, yes, her dog. Is it? She said, you nailed it. Yes, she did wear an apron.
It is.
And the biggest part, please confirm that you are a person that always looks for the good in things. That's so important for me to have confirmed that I do see that you've taken some beatings, but you look at the best side of things. So I hope that really gets to it.
She says thank you with the heart. That's beautiful.
Oh, you're welcome. Forever friends.
That's right. So now you really got to become a forever friend. You got to go next door to the other studio.
Next is our own Keith Ottersberg.
Oh, there's Keith. There's Keith. He's in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. When you said Keith's in the house, is he stepping in?
No, I don't know. Keith, you are more than welcome to get on air if you would like for your reading. By all means, come join us around the cosmic table. We would love it. We would love it.
I would love it too. And it's interesting because I just see all kinds of gadgets around Keith. So I kind of feel like maybe Ghost Hunter or something to do with electronics. He could even maybe be electrician. It's just like little devices.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
Me neither.
Yeah, but I will say, Brother Keith, come on down. You're the next contestant on the Orion Effect.
You're going to be a victim of a forever friends.
Right. Come on down. Thank you, but I can't hop on right now. Oh, okay. We tried.
Well, I'm hoping that so far that is making some sense to you. But, I don't feel like it's just communicating with spirit. You know how people go ghost hunting? I also feel like it has to do with the unknown. It could be, with, and my favorite is our alien friends. I just feel like there is a connection here with him and a fascination. Could also have to do with like cryptoids, things like that. So, when you are grounding, I would say, Keith, that you need to turn it off. I feel like you are really good at getting it tuned in, but I think that you forget to turn it off, and this could cause headaches. This could also cause confusion. There could also be missing of time. And I do believe that this could possibly be hidden in the dreams or your sleep. This is very interesting. I would love to go a little deeper in there because I'm not quite sure if we're looking at I don't know. Have you been abducted? I just see you out there, honey. So I'm not sure. I just feel like there's some openings that if you're feeling that, or if you thought it, because that's what I'm connecting to. I'm connecting to your energy. And they're laughing. Son of a bitch. Oh. Now that's you really gotta come on, because I need to. I'm just stating that it's very, and I have my own stories and everything, but I'm not scared, and I'm really hoping that you're not either. It has there's an empowerment, and damn it, guys, if we needed to be scared, we would have been wiped out a long time ago. That's all I gotta say. Do I have a connection? No, it's not beam me up, Scotty. It's telepathy, but I think that's the right word. And I think that might be something that I don't know. I'm just seeing that going on here. So x-rays of implants in your
there we go.
I do too. Mine's a triangle. And I got it on my wrist. It's in a 3, and they're on both of them. That's very interesting. I have the same thing. I got knocked out, and I woke up. I had a black eye that was the shape of a triangle. How the fuck does that happen?
What?
Yeah. What?
I got pictures. I'm telling you. So and I woke up before my biscuits were done.
Oh.
Yeah, I just put them into the oven.
Oh, wow.
So I'm telling you, it's real. I don't know all the answers. In fact, Howie, I even shared one of my UFOs in the sky with you on your show.
You have.
That was play. MUFON in Michigan's got it. So, and it's been proven to me. I haven't shared it with anyone else, but there's stuff that's out there, and your Keith fella, I feel like you're on the right direction. So, and I'm just hoping that just might have helped a little bit. But yeah, there's when I scan you, it just looks like there's enhancement in your eyes. So I even think that maybe you wore glasses and they're a little bit better, where your eyes, I feel like it's helping you.
Okay.
I can't read that, so I'm not quite sure.
It says, I've also dealt with alien presences on 2 different paranormal cases. So that would be that paranormal coming in right there for you.
Mm-hmm.
Which we
Thank
knew.
you. And let me indicate, I don't know who I was going to be doing readings with. I need this to be with your readers and out there. Energy flows in a direction, and I just like to look at the person. Unfortunately, the reason why I do that is because I want to know that the people behind you are exactly who I'm supposed to speak to. So there's no hijackers. But other than that, it's real, and that's the same.
You give me an idea, Katrina. I think next month we just may do that. We might put it out there, and for those people who want a reading on air, let us know. We'll complete the contact, and we'll bring them into the studio one at a time, because we do have 10 chairs. So
I love that. I love that.
That's cool. I like that idea.
I love to get the reaction, because I can tell you the time that we're putting in, the reading's going to be much easier and more compelling for the platform, with them being right there and experiencing it, because then I wouldn't have to sit there and wait and make sure that I am on the right energy path. And I don't know. I just want to give you the best of me.
That's what it's about. All right, let's because Keith said thank you. Let's move on a little bit. I don't know.
We've got Michael Sanchez next.
Mr. Sanchez in the house.
So, Michael, the first thing that I'm getting is that it feels like you're learning something new. Not like a galactical, or feel like it has something to do with, hands-on, whether you're thinking of going back to school or a trade. It just feels like something is new to you and that you're learning it. You may even be teaching yourself. And what I like about that is that, to me, when I see this, Michael, it feels like it's taken a while to get out of that particular whirlwind, the stigma, the worry of how you're going to be perceived. And when I see this, it's very interesting, because I'm seeing a tattoo, and when I do see this tattoo, I'm not sure if it's on your arm, and when I do, I feel like it's on the right, and this forearm right here. I feel like it's connected to a gentleman that's on the other side, and he smells really, really good. The cologne is just, so I say he's a ladies' man. So I think that you're connected. Once again, that name, the same name coming up. There was a woman, she has to let me know if that was something I would love to have heard. But this is the same thing. I feel like it's someone of your name, or that you're named after, but the memory of it being there is very compelling. It feels like brotherhood. And
he says he has no tattoo.
But what if the gentleman that's on the other side that smells good, does he have the tattoo? I just feel like it has a connection with the two of you.
See, that's what I was thinking when you were talking. I was like, are you talking about the gentleman on the other side?
Well, that's what I'm trying to get. I just know that the two of them, it's almost like they got that it's either the same bloodline or the same name. That's how close. And he smells really good. And I feel like he left this world in a violent Okay, Nope, I don't know Archangel Michael. This would be but there could have been a loved one or a very good friend also named after Archangel Michael. I just am smelling him. He smells really good. I just feel like it was violent. And because of this, I feel like they want you to know that, they're okay. That's why I was like being very close, and that might have the same name, or it might be a cousin or that same bloodline. But the reason why is because I feel like you feel lonely sometimes, and breaking out of that stigma, I want you to know that you're not your brother. I just know that it was violent. So I would say that does havoc on a person's body.
Yeah.
So please know that I just want you to know that you're not alone. You're being supported. You're being forgiven. I hope that makes sense to you, but that's what I'm supposed to tell you from him.
I want to back something up with you on that while we're waiting. Is when we hear of angelic presence, there's always, this is the definition. I'm going to use it like that, of presence. The smell of sweetness, the smell of spring flowers, the attachments, the gracious period. So, with what you're saying, kind of makes a lot of sense, Katrina. If it's the presence of angel, then she or he will feel the presence and smell the presence thereof.
I think he said he was named after Archangel, but I just wanted him to know that it's this particular gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your spiritual friend Curry. I just want to let you know that it's about letting you know that you're not by yourself, and that you are and like I said, I was told to tell you you're forgiven. So sounds like you put a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas on your shoulders, and this angel is letting you know to wipe that off. Don't let it weigh you down.
And he acknowledges that he's an angel, or his guardian, rather. Excellent. Thanks, Mike. Thank you for coming and spend some time with us. Very
yes.
nice.
You're my forever friends.
Yep. See, you made a new tie. We're wrapping you up. Now you got to go to the next we're at 8:12, and I know we went over.
We've got two more.
And we've got two more.
I'm good. I'm okay.
Plus me is three. Maybe Howard.
Rhonda, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Try to get me to do a reading. Nice try. I heard you.
I can try.
No.
Right, we've got Shayna Dines next.
Sarah in the back goes, do it.
Now, Shayna, I know Shayna, but I don't remember readings of our past. So please keep that in mind. And I feel like there's a fur baby that's stepping forward for this particular young lady. She's got such a great heart. So I know she's a fur baby mommy. However, it's just that at this particular moment, I think that you need to be informed of what a wonderful mommy you are, and to tell you that paying attention, and I feel like it's female energy. And when I look at the face, I look at it, it kind of reminds me of, it's fluffy, but it's golden blonde and brown cinnamon mixture up into the ears, and they kind of flop over like this so they don't stand straight up. And I just feel like you have to be reminded of what a wonderful woman you are, and that you give so much love to everyone that's around you. And I think that it's to uplift you in a time of feeling sad. And I don't know, but I think that they go up and down. So that might be like some bipolar or up and down emotions. And stop feeling like you didn't do enough. That's the whole thing. I feel like that's what you're holding on to, that you didn't do enough, and you did. You went so much over. We just can't be God. We can't change or fix things. And I feel like there's times where we wish we could. And I hope that's what I'm giving you is my condolences, but also I hope that's taken a weight off of your shoulders that I think that you're holding on. Well, I hope she gets back to us to let us know.
Yeah, that's where we, well, you know what? She'll always touch base with the, oh, there she is.
Oh, my Abby is gone.
Yeah.
So by any chance, you were wondering if Abby had crossed over? That's what I'm kind of feeling. No wonder Abby stepped in. I did say it was female energy to let you know. So that makes a like, just know that she is on the other side, and it is your grandmother that's was there for her.
She says thank you.
Big hugs.
Love you.
Kat, do you need to take a break for a minute and catch a breather?
No, if I have to, I'll take a smoke and just put it on pause. I'm just kidding. No, keep on going. Energy's flowing. I hope that, yeah.
Oh,
she's a Boston Terrier.
Oh,
those colors. I'm not sure. Do they have the ears that have that little that flop over a little bit?
I think some terriers can do that. I don't know if hers did, but I know some can.
I can't remember what they look like, but I just want to make sure that I was describing, in the same colors. Because I'm ignorant. I don't know all the breeds. And
that's like ignorant. What the heck are you talking about?
Correct. Actually, hold on just one second. I'm taking a screenshot. I probably didn't look that good right there. I just had somebody step in there, have a family member that is transitioning.
No problem. It totally.
They just got with me, and so just sharing with you. I'm intertwined with several people, and I just try, my forever friends.
Yeah.
Right.
Their loved ones are always my forever friends in spirit. So I always like to help. Who's our next one? I hope that I helped Shayna.
Our next contestant
is Renee Cody.
Renee Cody, come on down. You're the next contestant on the Orion Effect.
Okay, now gotta help me out with this. Now, Renee to me is a female, but I also know that there's male. And what's interesting is that it plays in line when I get into this energy, that regardless of what you tell me, if you are a male, then I feel like that you have some feminine qualities, and that's not being offensive. Or you are female and you have male qualities, like that Tom girl. But I just feel like they all fall into play. What's going on?
Yeah, I can confirm that right now.
That's correct.
Okay, can you tell me which combination I'm doing right now?
Oh, she is definitely a female with tomboy.
Okay, thank you, because I know the name was misleading. There's also Shannon's.
She's a scout leader at that. So that's
Boy Scout leader.
Yep. So Renee is in the house. She's here.
Oh, fabulous. I just wanted to, that was the first thing that I got when I came into this energy. Now, I'm also feeling like you're juggling a lot of things. I know that you shared that you gave it away by saying that she's, a leader, but it's not the only thing. There's also some health. So I don't know if you're also into the medical field, or it feels like currently there might be some issues in the family that are dealing with some medical issues. I just feel like this is part of the energy that I am being drawn to. And also, I'm hearing I feel like your dreams, you know, I feel like you have maybe vivid dreams or a connection. So I don't want you thinking that they're a coincidence. I'm finding that you are an empath. I'm finding that you are connected spiritually, whether you're learning or reawakening. We all have it. Just remember, you can't lose it. That's so. I hope that that makes some sense. But it just feels like you're connecting in a subconscious area. And then that's where I think when you get up, and if you're wondering what, write down if it's only just one thing that you remember was the color red out of the whole. I just want you to write it down. I think that that's going to help you. I don't want you thinking that they're coincidences. You're being answered.
Nice. Come from a long line of nurses.
I love it when she does that.
I just love it because it's more proof of being able to connect with where I just heard your name and how somehow spirit just knows how to get me. Because they're sending it to me. It's not like I'm finding you. I have no idea. I just like that it just confirms string theory. And I know that it's what that doesn't. Yeah, it does. There's so many things that basically it just falls right into. We're all connected. It's very complex.
But I wasn't going to say anything, but I already knew that answer.
She said, my dreams give so many answers.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's your forte, honey.
Yeah.
Love it.
Hey, Christina, how are you, dear? The hostess of Haunted Horrors and More. I like to call it Haunted More. I know it's not that. Don't even try, Christina. I already know it is, but she is one of our newest hostesses. Yes,
Christina Spencer. That name sounds familiar.
I think you may have crossed paths where you might have talked to her. It's a possibility. She's a little bit everywhere right now. She's another one of those up and risers, if you will.
Is she in Galveston or in Texas?
No, she's in West Virginia.
Oh, okay. Well,
Christina says, great show tonight. Seriously, tribe vibe.
Tribe vibe. I love it.
Welcome to the family.
Welcome. We're here every Sunday, same time.
So it's Christina that's asking for the reading?
Nope. She was just saying hello.
Okay. I want to make sure.
All right.
She's got a good block on her.
I'm next.
Okay. Rhonda.
And it's not about me doing readings because there's something that has just popped up that I want to understand.
I'm just kidding.
It feels mechanical. It's very interesting. It's something that popped up with it because you just said popped up, and the first thing that I'm getting, it has something to do with traveling or a vehicle or something that has to do with could even be work. I just feel like it has things that has to do with not staying still and maybe trying to figure out how to get there, whether I'm taking it as it being physically by a vehicle or you as how to achieve it. And no matter what, and I'm seeing you going like this, that's a good sign. But another good sign is that you're on the right track. So if let's per se that it is have to do with work, then that to me, the way that I'm seeing it, it's going to happen. It's going to occur. Secondly, the good energy that I have, and if it has something to do with the vehicle or direction, I feel that signature that you are betting on yourself and this is going to be good. So if you're needing to sign anything by putting it in writing or having to invest in yourself, I also see in the spirit guides and energy that this is all in a good way. Not that it's going to be fast. I feel like slow and steady is working in two benefits. One, that's the only way you roll, lady. And two, that's how spirit is bringing it to you so you don't feel rushed. And I hope that this makes some sense.
Does that apply to if it has to do with a person?
Of course.
Okay. That makes total sense. That makes total sense.
Thank you. And it's helpful when you're right there and doing it. And it just and it's so interesting. I literally saw a male figure step forward and he's got your eyes. So I'm not sure because he's like right here, right in the eyes. So, and I feel like that's on the male side. So I don't know if that is your dad or if that could be your grandfather, but I feel like that has something to do with that. And he said just slam the door.
Okay. Okay. I was
Now-
just wondering
now I know what
if
that
he had
means.
anything to do with this happening. That literally not quite. The one thing that was like, is did Dad just send this my way? Did Dad send this my way? And I think he did.
Correct, because he didn't raise no quitter. He didn't. That's what he said. So I just want to let you know.
That would be accurate for my dad.
And also another thing, when you get a message that helps you with whatever you're going through, Rhonda, because I don't need it to disclose. I'm just happy that the message gets to you. The best part about it is knowing that you're not doing it alone.
Yes.
That helps a lot, and I hope everybody else gets that. And when you listen to all the other readings that we had done and had heard others shine through and give them the message that you guys are the hosts. I knew nothing of who was going to be here. I'm hoping that holds water to help you to make that step. Because it's important for you to know that, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that. Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, Christina. I saw your message as well. Thank y'all so much.
Oh, Shayna, thank you. You are all so beautiful. Ed,
Come
you
join
are
us
too.
anytime.
I like it. I
We
like
got
it.
Miss Katrina once a month. We're
Yeah.
here every Sunday.
Once a month.
Yes, you are.
That's right. On all the time. Yeah. Okay. First,
You gonna do it?
before we go any further, let me make this a disclaimer, if I may. There's very few people that get to read me, first of all. She knows that.
This is true.
We want everybody to know that Katrina and I have known each other for a very long time.
Yeah.
So she does know me in unique ways. I will say that. So giving that out, all right. Do you need me to take the hat off or leave it on? Or do you?
No, leave it on because it's who you are.
I know
And
what you want. I do know what you want. And there you go. There you go.
I don't even need that. It's the rest of it is just shining because you've been wondering why there's been loops coming in. It's because you are stepping into your next chapter. It's also they're all linking together. It's like your puzzle, you got all the edges now. So the rest of the pieces are just coming together. I just see a good union happening. I also feel like there's another adventure that you're going to take, and I feel like that is another purchase. So this sounds very interesting. I'm finding another purchase going on, whether it is solely or with
Sarah
partnership. But I feel like it starts small and it builds into a larger thing. So I feel like your vision is going to occur.
Hun, hold on 1 second.
Oh, I missed it.
No,
Goodbye.
he's getting rid of a spammer in the chat.
Oh, okay. I was like, you got at least it's only one flush I heard tonight.
Only one flush. Only one flush. Okay, so you're feeling that there may be a purchase. Now, when we I don't want to dive too much into that. The part of the outside of the puzzle does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, you just got all your edges together, and that's now the rest of it is easy, going in and that means that the fruits of your labor are starting to come together, and that means that the whole picture is going to go. And this purchase, this expansion is going to start small, but it's going to grow. And when I say that, I'm talking about actual building. I just feel like an actual building is going up, and it just feels like there's two. So hey, you remember? Yeah, two. There's two. So it just looks like these are going to be really nice things that are coming your way. There is a male, so I truly believe that is your dad on the other side, Howie?
Oh yeah.
You guys are like peas in a pod, from the nose, the mouth, all of this is all you and your dad. And the smile, and because of this, he's saying that you need to also take good care of that. He didn't have good dental going on in his mouth, and there's something telling me that you procrastinating on that.
Okay.
The left back over here is important. It's right here over on the left hand lower side, middle area. This is telling me that it's important to work. So go in and have it checked out.
And if you can hear in the background,
told you so. That's what's happening back there.
But this is a man that's just coming in because I know that he had dental trouble, and that's why he's telling. I know you know what I'm talking about, but he's a man that didn't say I love you. He's making it so clear, Howie, but he's telling you that he loves you.
I don't know if that would have been Pop, but I do know who that sounds like. I just don't want to go there, but that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, but also just remember, sometimes on spirit, they'll say things they wouldn't have said in life.
Yeah, but
he said he didn't tell you. He wasn't a man that says I love you, but he's telling you he loves you. This is your dad.
I'll go with that.
The same guy that said to get your ass to the dentist.
Yeah. I'll go with that. Now I'm interested on the building, and I shouldn't look into it because I think I understand it. Of the building in the reading. Gotcha. Thank you, Christina. You're right. And I get it. It is anxiety for me on the dentist side. It does bother me. It has been a while, but a lot of things have been moving forward with the physical part. So yeah, that's the next step.
Yeah, put it on the list.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Well, it's just because it's health, and and it's ways of just keeping you, and you're wanting to make sure that you bring your best life to your new wife, and listen to her.
Stay out of this.
For the people in the back, ma'am.
Right. Got you.
Everything is for a reason, and that's just the case. Everything else is saying you're doing the right thing, that all the work that you're doing, all of your hard work, and all of the fruits of your labors. So now it's just focusing on you.
Now I do have a question.
Nah.
No, it's not really that kind of a question. Hold on.
I'm just kidding.
This one going behind.
That's because that's how your dad was. Nah.
Yeah. What is their feeling of the location on where the ceremony is supposed to take place?
Where you dig your feet into sand.
Oh.
The earth. That's what I'm being shown. So I hope that makes some sense.
when you bury feet in sands, that is your home destination.
I'm glad that you understand it. All I know is that that's what I was told.
And there's actually, well, there is a small beach right there. There's a small beach on this
And,
location.
and I just feel like you're barefoot, and that you are grounded, and it just looks to me, it also looks like it's the moonlight.
So we're going spiritual. Got it. Now I understand what you're saying. And yeah, okay, I'll go with that. The moonlight. All right, we're working on that.
It seems like you're being bonded, and it
And
with your
at that time,
hands.
yep. Well, okay, that's the time. Yeah.
I love what I get to do.
Yeah. We love it. We love it.
I love that you bring me on so I can.
Of course.
Thank you.
Now, with that being said, there is something that needs to be said in the memory of Sheila Gay, that you did work heavy with Sheila, and you
and her husband,
correct, and Thewy Snyder and the rest of them. And we just want to acknowledge that, because this is not only bringing Katrina here, but we're continuing a tradition on this network with Katrina. And that, I think that's something that should be known and said and thankful for. And I just want to say that.
Thank you. Wonderful people. I always feel the love and the welcomeness, and I'm just happy that we can help people. But yeah, and you know that they are just kicking up a storm up there.
With other things, stop doing that.
They are a great couple, and
yeah,
that just makes me happy.
Really
I talked with him for a lot, so they're good people. And she's saying,
absolutely adore her. Adored them both. He was such a smart man, and she had such a great soul. And even some of my friends in the past going, well, how come she didn't see what was going on? I was like, because she was well.
We can't, guys. That's not how it's worked. And in fact, like I said, I got somebody that their mother is in transition.
Yeah.
She sent me a photo. All I can tell you is that every loved one on the other side that's been there is greeting us when we are ready and it's time. And it just is. So when I see that family become united, it's coming. And well, that's what's happening. But nobody knows when they're going to go.
Nope.
Nobody. Your loved ones can't tell me they're going either. It doesn't happen.
Nope. Now, with that being said, we are coming to the close of the show, of course, but we also want everybody to realize that when we do the show, it's not just her doing readings. She is a dear friend of ours. She is a family member. So we are going to sit here and we're going to talk a lot of shit. We give her a voice and let her talk, because y'all all hear about mediums and all this, and all they do is talk about somebody else. But right tonight, these shows here, it's about Katrina. So we get to talk to her and get her opinions out there. So be aware of that. Be aware of that.
Disclaimer, opinions.
Yeah, it's all opinions.
I will back up my opinions. I will. I'll sign up. But don't go saying that I made it law or whatever. They're just the way I interpret them.
Agreed. Absolutely agree. And if you don't really like what we have to say, well, I'm not that nasty guy anymore.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was a sponsor.
This is your sponsored by.
Right.
Let me take the time to say good night, Christina. We appreciate you being here. Christina S., thank you, my love. Shauna, we like shit.
We like to talk shit.
Yes. And then some of it's cowboy shit. So that's how we roll.
Whatever. Tomato, potato.
I'm disco.
So thank you again, love, for being out here, Rhonda. We got this going. We are going to let you ride, our dear, and let you get your things going. And we're going to close up the show with it. So we will allow you to say your good evenings and your good nights, and we'll let you get back to bed.
Yep, I want to say thank you. And right now I have a BOGO sale going on. Buy one, get one. You might want to use it for yourself or maybe give one to a loved one. Fur babies, it's all of my same prices, but it's good until tomorrow. So send me a message and we can set you up right away. I'm currently booked for week and a half, going into 2 weeks, but at least you can get the BOGO sale. So Katrina Cooper. And thank you so much. I hope that I was able to help my new forever friends and my old forever friends and all of the travelers. And also, Rhonda, I hope that this assists you in, your little thing that you're going through. And Ed, Howie, it's just me. I'm allowed to say Howie. Listen.
You can call me Howie all you want.
I was gonna say, if he ever tells me I can't call him Howie, it might end the friendship.
Okay. Well,
I just love where things are going for you also. So it's just great energy. And thank you once again, always for giving me a voice for the world. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. We love you to death and we appreciate you. Thank you so much, love.
We love
All right.
you.
Till next time.
That's right.
Well, this was a great show.
It really was. It was cool to get the readings in, but then also talk about other stuff.
Yes. It was some stuff that they need to be talked about. Look at that. I love how this goes. And as you can see, Forever Friends meeting up with the travelers. That's what this is all about right here. That's why we created this particular stage for her and for all of the Forever Friends that come to the show and check us out, acknowledging you guys. And with that being said, we want to acknowledge everyone out there that either you said hello or you were in chat or you just watched. We thank you. Yeah. And I want to say it like this because this isn't my way of saying it. This is actually AJ from the Wide Files. So, but I appreciate and respect what he says. And I would like to say it. Know that you are appreciated always.
Yep. I don't even... Like, we miss you when you don't show up, believe it or not. We notice where's our friend? Where did they go? They're here every week. We haven't seen them. So
we really do.
Appreciate you more than you know. And even if you're just sitting there listening, like that support, we appreciate you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Take it calm this week. I know last week was a little crazy. It's going to be a little crazy this week. Things will start calming down soon. We're now into the physical new year. We're into the spiritual new year now. Yep. We're in it. We're kind of settling in. So keep your boards close. You may need them because there might be some serious waves, but handle it. You got this, and continue to help other travelers out. Because when they fall, who's there to catch them but another family member?
That's right. That's right.
And on that one, Madam, I will hand it to you. Shall we close out?
We shall close out. Everybody have a great week. It's all up to you. Make the week what you want it to be.
And may virtue be yours.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, folks.